Boom, ba ba da ba da ba boo. Right, sins of the past. I think we're ready to do it, aren't we? Yeah, I don't think I care about these, to be honest. Oh, here we go. You can only bring companions with quest lines you've completed, except for Valor, Missouri, who can be brought through. Yeah, you have to do all of their side quests to bring them. Interesting. Okay, let's go. Horizon Point. Well, no going back. Obviously, we can go back to that save point and mop up any other missions.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the
Ooh.
archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control.
Okay.
The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
A would-be tyrant doing something tyrannical. Who could have seen this coming?
Requires leadership for...
Fortunately, the Providence is not equipped with exterior weaponry. If you can reach the ship, You should find no obstacles to boarding it.
Okay,
this
perfect.
unit urges moving quickly. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent destruction of the colony. While the Order and Auntie's Choice have sent their forces to assist you in intercepting the modulator, it will take time for them to navigate the station. It seems Agent DeVries is also here, Commander. She sent word that she, quote, knew you wouldn't be able to stay away either and is ready to finish what she started, end quote.
Of course she's here. The past is future and all that.
Okay, so it's
Well,
worth saving
I'm not
her.
trusting her to get the job done. Not like last time.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take Val. So yeah. Interestingly, if you haven't completed all their side quests for the companion quests, you can't take them.
Alert. Failure to match nearby hostiles to known Protectorate biological signatures. Providence identified. Standing for the Protectorate colonial anthem is not required at this time.
Okay. Oh, the terminal. Read this, Cadet Murray. Data corrupted. Data corrupted is not an emergency. Do not use shop objects when cleaning electrical wiring. Alright. I doubt we're going to need any bypass shunts for the finale. Yo, Mr. Krakion, how's it going? We're on endgame, last mission. No returning from here.
Horizon Point appears to have undergone severe degradation over the past 10 years. Exploding may have been a contributing factor.
Is this what happens when someone clings too tightly to the past?
That guy's a cracker, mate. Happy Friday.
Cadet Mallory identified. Status: still deceased.
Still deceased. Oh no, why? You're not going to work, mate? Is that why it's not Happy Friday? Oh, Mealy 13. Dislodge power core. That might come in handy for something else. Oh well. Oh, I hate it when you don't sleep properly, mate. It's horrible, isn't it? You're just tossing and turning. And then you wake up in the morning and you don't feel like you've had any sleep at all.
Emergency protocols ready.
quite a few protectorate troops here. We've got some turrets. We've got a dragoon.
Taking the fight out of them. Torpification in progress.
This gun's powerful, it does take a long time to reload.
And ready. Exposure. Undermining.
340, mate, that's not ideal. No caffeine in the evening. No screen time if you can. That'll help you.
The plan isn't always subtle with its warnings, is it now?
Right, cool. Took those guys out. Got a workbench. Want some grenades actually. What's that? That's an explosive grenade. Let's see if we can craft some of this workbench. Cool. We've got a load of grenades now. What the hell's that? Shit. Oh.
Without the rift modulator, I doubt we'd make much progress here.
No, we wouldn't. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going here. There we are, perfect. We're supposed to be over here? I'm not sure, you know. Do you reckon it's up there? Do you reckon it's parkour? I don't know, this doesn't look right to me, it's not got yellow. No. There we go, there we go. That was it.
This is your Auntie calling. Per our agreement, Auntie's choice support
Oh, there's our
the fine print, the contingencies
there's our backup.
upper hand are headed your way. Order forces are on a similar trajectory.
Estimates for the team's survival have increased substantially. Plasma hazard ahead. Please seek an alternate route.
Ooh. Yeah, but that doesn't let me get past. There we go.
Exiting hazard radius. Status: alive.
Nice, nice, nice.
Ratcheting up my attraction.
Enemy near.
Stun weapon ready, command.
Oh, there's baddies coming this way.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
I'm not seeing anyone. Perk scrapper haven't got it. The satellite bears scratch marks presumably from an atmospheric re-entry. Its panels have been tampered with.
This is Augustine DeVries, formerly of the Earth Directorate. Consider this a recording for posterity. The Consul of the Protectorate is responsible for the twisted wreckage of this station. It is my hope that whatever you find here will save the rest of the galaxy from this fate. Know that I did my level best to stop him. But if you are listening, it is likely I have failed in my mission. Yet again. And for that, I am sorry.
She is sorry. Okay, that's probably worth information we probably wanted. Come on. There we go, there we go. shame. We got a map. Don't have Brawny. Damn, odd. Unjammed door, engineering 13. I'm not sure where we're supposed to be going though, folks. Over here.
I'll handle this.
Beautiful.
Combatant scanned.
You're getting there.
Mitigating the threat. They're benumbed.
Is that a turret? It is.
Analyzed. Lay down fire. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Yeah, got one here. Another one of you bad boys.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Negative. Recharge. Go for torpification.
Where we get shot from there? Is that another turret? Yeah.
Mitigating the threat.
Medics and pharmaceutical provisions incoming. And we're right behind them with a delivery of Auntie's Choice finest supplies. Soon you'll say, that is better than nature.
Nice, nice.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations! Adjusting calculations. Hold fire on our allies.
Hostilities are afoot. Combatant scanned.
Ooh, hello. This rookie's reward gun, I tell you what, is handy because it keeps leveling up. Where did you come from?
Torpificator at ready status. Check your scope.
Non-friendly life form detected.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
What have we got going on here then? Who's this guy? No, we don't kill orders.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I think our allies are attacking us. Who's this? Nah, we've got our allies are on us now. Damn, that shouldn't have happened.
Enemy effectiveness.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Combatant
rift has been found for Agent Pascal. However, Agent Pascal is dead. This unit may need maintenance.
Interesting.
Commander, if I know one thing for certain, murdering members of the Order isn't my role within the grand plan. Oh, I've been up, but I can't stomach the...
No time for a chit-chat, dear. We have a rift.
There's a problem.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Agent Pascal, calm yourself. You are not in your right mind.
Don't you talk to me like you know me. Wait. Commander? Is that you? No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening
Interesting.
to me?
Requirements not met, which is, yeah, science 30, medical 13.
So it is you. Thank law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Law, I had to kill them.
Then they weren't too dissimilar from the troopers we encountered outside. This is concerning.
I don't understand what's happening. Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in.
Interesting.
I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
That explains it. She was left alive, just long enough for the rift to take her.
Yeah.
That's why the reconstitution worked on her.
Brought her
To some
back.
extent.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Don't tell me the situation got too fluid for you, DeVries. That it?
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective, as every one of your crew should have been. Isn't that right, Commander?
Yeah. Something tells me that ain't quite true. A rift. That's right. We were here to investigate rifts.
Exactly. We're
So
looking for
why is
rifts.
there one in the sky? Why is everything destroyed? What's happening to me? And Sandoval? Jepson?
The Protectorate are attempting to reconstitute the station to how it was moments before destruction. That includes you. But it's failing. I'm sorry.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life?
Yep, you're all fucked
This
up.
is some twisted experiment? Is that about right? You can help me though. Right, Commander? You can do something to fix this. How much time? With the way I'm bleeding out, I ain't sure how long I can hold on. Then go bring the fight to those bastards. I'll do my best to hold on.
Pascal? Helen? I can stay with you for a moment, if you'd like. Might help with the wait for the commander.
Yeah, all right. Maybe you could patch me up some if things take a turn. Hurry back, huh? I'll keep the porch light on.
Oh dear.
Resorting to violence. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Ah, mate. Okay, we're just gonna have to fight our way through. This is not the way I want it to happen.
Combat problem.
Reducing enemy effectiveness. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Unfriendly in combat range.
Target analyzed. Let down fire.
This has all gone Pixar.
While I care little for the current Order administration. Commander, when you next check your personal terminal, far as I can tell, my standards of acceptable conduct are a mite unrealistically high for this. How can I believe you suddenly care about my morale now? I've heard similar assertions from... You do talk a good game, Commander.
Yeah.
I hesitantly choose. I'll stick with it for now.
What's annoying is, think of the fire. Welcome on in. What's annoying is I didn't want this to happen. They're supposed to be my allies, but they ended up getting shot by accident. And now I'm an outlaw with them, which is like seriously annoying. And there's no save point here. I think basically this mission, once you start it, if you want to restart it, you've got to start from the start. It's the last mission. I need a terminal, a bounty terminal. I'm not sure where we're headed next, to be fair. Right, that was a resupply.
A short-range rover has emerged from the Providence, Commander. Destination, Horizon Point. Intention, unknown.
Interesting. So that's going to land over there. Lovely.
Potential combatants in the vicinity.
Yep. Nice.
Have a fix on their weaknesses. Standing by to stupefy.
Standing by to stupefy. not charged. Nice. That took him out. Bom, 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 bom. Bom, 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 bom. What's down here? What's down here? Whoa. Always worth. Shit. I am not hacky enough. Arsehole.
Reconstituted more enemies. Engagement imminent.
Right, okay, there we go. What have we got? We've got dragoons. There we have. Oh, hello dragoon. Nice, nice, nice.
Exposure undermining. NRED. Exposure undermining.
Perfect, yeah.
Back and scan.
Yeah, man. Golden Shroud, 19 bits lost. It's a defense shield. Around the side worth looking at. Sometimes you get like a little crate. No, that's not like it. Good to see you. Got it. Disabling power, I think, is going to be very helpful. Yeah, that was worth us being able to get in here.
Warning. The rift ahead has absorbed plasma and should not be approached directly.
Suggest we scour the area. The scientists here were unlikely near the caliber of the Order, but perhaps they left something useful.
This is true, right? Info not found. Okay, we must need some information for that terminal.
This is Scientist Bernard Rand, sent to Horizon Point Station by order of the Council. While monitoring the reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old skip lab. The core appears to be pulling plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though it thwarts my attempts to gather more data.
Focusing on mission-critical
Fortuitously,
objectives.
in searching the remains of the lab, I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to clear the chamber. And my way to professional acclaim. Let this be a record of Protectorate ingenuity. Bernard Rand, the man who marched fearlessly into chaos and tamed it.
Okay, so
What I expected from Protectorate scientists. And that we'll need that equation to clear our path further.
we're gonna need it. It's gonna be up here somewhere. Toilets in here. I doubt the equation is going to be in the box. No, cool, right. Yeah, it's a bit screwed up in there, isn't it? Proof of equations and processing up to date. After numerous attempts to solve the last factor for the equation, it was our brilliant sovereign Henry of Adric who just... Searches indicates that we're overlooking the exercise ion explosion coupled with the plasma intense heat. By lowering the temperature of the heating elements, we might stabilize the distortions. Remember, cannot fully capture the integrity of discovery, but please do not press the sovereign directly for more detailed explanation, gathering all instrumented. Okay.
That's all. Oh, rather intriguing.
Yeah. Okay.
Investigating hostile intent.
Ooh.
Just scoped for combatant analysis. Stun weapon ready, Commander. Back to scan.
I don't know where we are, to be honest.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Target analyzed.
Lay down fire. Enemy effectiveness.
He's done. We can't get in there. We were just in here. shot rods, don't we? We still haven't got the equation, fuck. Okay. Oh, there was a storage room, wasn't there? Door's locked. Can't get in there. Oh, here we go, here we go.
It is the Sovereign's office. Searching for the equation here is a valid course of action. Terminal entry has a 98% chance of containing statements that are 100% false.
Right, cool. I think we've got the equation. What? What am I missing? Ah, there you go.
Apparently, the Sovereign solved the equation. How However unlikely that seems, I'll take it. Now we only need return to the terminal and input it.
Input the equation in. Nice.
Splendid. Rift secure.
Right, I don't know wait. I won't be long, folks. I shall be back. Beautiful. Yeah, lovely, like that. Dropping them down. Flashing grenades. Yeah, baby.
Fortification in progress. Take over. All we need to do next is infiltrate the Sovereign's ship, stop the console, and obtain the rift modulator. So, typical day on the job from here.
Yep, perfect, perfect, perfect. Right, let's just go over here before we go up to the spaceship. Board 7 ship. Okay, right, let's not do that yet. There's a rift thing we can look at here. It's just going to take us to. What did it do? Okay.
Free of undue kerfuffle. Now to unseal that hangar.
What have we got? We've got shock grenades. shock rounds. Got any grenades? Got any grenades? Where do these go? Righto. Onto the hangar door. Okay, we've got the hangar door unsealed. So that's good. I'm assuming we're going to have some battle stations going on.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh dear. Oh, these are reinforcements.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Okay, where are the baddies? Picture it. Yeah, there we go. Picture up there.
Combatant scan.
Yeah, it's quite handy having our backup troops here, and then we're not.
Target analyzed. Let down fire. Mitigating the threat. It is a privilege to have a fix on their weaknesses.
We don't want Ruth. She's in charge of the Protectorate.
Reducing enemy effectiveness.
Go for it.
Perpetrator is charged.
Nice, nice. Right, we don't want to take out corporate order people, it's just Protectorate people.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
But you finished showing extreme prejudice to our enemies. Come, let us coordinate.
We got Arnie here.
In spite of your success thus far, the hard work is not yet finished. You still need to seize the Rift Modulator and end the console's machinations, by force if necessary. Both the modulator and the conductor of this ill-conceived plot are on the decks above us. However, there are security protocols you will need to bypass in order to access them. Each deck has its own restrictions, and the lift can only be operated with access credentials, such as a pass card.
Interesting.
But these are limited to certain personnel, so it may be difficult to locate one. An alternate route through the engine room is viable, but there is a high likelihood that you will encounter automechanical defenses. Much on this ship, it seems, is not for the eyes of the rank and file.
Interesting.
Indeed. I will hold position on this level to ensure you are not flanked by enemy reinforcements. Look for me once you have reached the uppermost level. We will regroup there.
Nice.
Better get a move on before this ramshackle sprattle of a station falls apart. Hustle up to the silence wing. Get the rift modulator. I'll talk at you later.
unit is rated to address any of your needs. If your need, please make a request.
Quartermaster, damn.
This ship is, if you are not a Protectorate subject, please purchase a weapon from this displaying.
Okay, right.
I'll handle him.
Enemy in vicinity.
Back and scan.
Target analyzed. Quarters here.
Fire. Standing by to stupefy. Check your scopes for combat.
Where are we? Where's
As a member of the Protectorate's finest, you are granted access to euphoric stimulants.
Nice.
How might this unit bolster or reduce your current blood volume? Request received.
All right. Didn't need to kill him. He's doctor. Nice. Toilets. With transport. Crew deck. We're already at it. Fuck.
What's going on down there, Deck 01? I saw an intruder alert.
Oh, nice.
Acknowledged. This intercom is to be used for emergencies only. Misuse of this intercom will result in prompt arrest and correction of the perpetrator. Now, how can I assist you, Deck 01? Again? I shall send her down right away. But this is becoming a daily occurrence, and I will see such slothfulness reflected on her record. Sick in the head, more like. I wouldn't be surprised if she were vying for a soap, but I remind you that gossip...
Okay.
I'm here for my treatment. Do this the hard way or the smart way. Either works for me.
In my mind, my fortitude and focus are weak. I fear my mental health may be slipping. Has everyone dropped of exhaustion? No, maybe some sort of drill. Or someone slipped oxymorphone into the force glove again. If only that were me.
Why is the pickpocket protected? Right, can I use the lift then? I wonder if I have to kill her.
Sometimes efficient is best.
Yeah, I couldn't take her out. Couldn't pickpocket her. Yeah, I was like, no.
Our diligence in acquiring the credentials certainly paid off. Now to find the rift modulator. I estimate there's a 73.47% chance it's nearby.
I see. Command science crew. Let's just see what's for that door.
Anathema to the grand plan and begs for correction.
Correct tissue sample, nice. You've gained a biological tissue sample. Okay, that's cool. Some rift residue. Between the frantic scribbles of equations you can't understand, there's a single phrase you read, there is no answer. Before we go in there, let's have a look in here. Got a few of these cards. Yeah, let's just take this back. Ooh. Okay, that's worth a little explore, wasn't it?
Are you actually authorized? Be wary. I've heard there's I suppose that could be you. Forgive me. I'm still a little addled from my last refreshment. Oh, my apologies. I had not considered that additional help might be sought to make up for my deficiencies. And I suppose that's why I'm not in charge around here, and never will be. If you haven't been here before, you'll want to speak with Chief Scientist Montserrat. He's in the rift chamber. Be sure to show him your credentials. Security's been
Nice.
stringent
He did
of
that.
late. Wouldn't do
Just
to
by
be
getting some
accidentally
info.
permanently discharged on you. I've been trying to convince everyone I'm perfectly fine. For if I do not, I fear I might be remade as part of the new plan for Arcadia. I do not...
Return to your work, my fellow subject.
Whoa.
I was notified that you were here.
So, what exactly was it you needed? I'm rather short on time, as a gander outside might tell you.
It's quite funny, then. We didn't look like anything. I need access to which much right, actually.
Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab, and hopefully the rest of this system, from falling apart. I need the modulator for my own analysis. You can wait.
Detect something in there. You attempt to large-scale construction here.
I apologize. Suppose I can trust you with this information then. Major
That was
knows
easy.
one more voice might help us out of this mess. Our situation is far more dire than it may seem. There is no proof that Rift data can be stabilized or even edited. The console's plan will fail completely. But he no longer listens to me, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure of the modulator makes what we're attempting impossible. But I doubt he will pay it much mind. Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good. It's clear you aren't bound by the same rules as the rest of us somehow.
No, we're Turbo.
If he won't hear me out, here, use this keycard on the module over there. It will allow you to download my report. I hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't, the deck up in the control room. The console is the only one who has the means.
Okay.
Well, the modulators...
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for, from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity, has not yielded any of its secrets. And we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
Science stack on a lot of required info.
Schematics acquired. However, the information contained here also indicates the existence of rifts beyond where humanity has traveled.
This does not
Table that for now. We can't do anything with the rift modulator yet. Not until we do.
Dispensing.
Fuck. Let's go back. We're being all stealthy there. accepts his recognised impossible request. That's impossible. You know that his plan of initiatives for idea be equipped by desire for self-development. When the time is right, take the schematics and report the module and the rift modulator chamber attached. Only access credentials to the command deck. Stand for the cans to speak the truth. Have we got the quiet info here? What deck are we on? Are we on the science deck? Journal.
Yes? Was there something else you needed?
Okay. We haven't got the required info, so we need to find a room on this deck. No, there ain't gonna be a music box. Can do this. Using no extracted damage while something out of place.
The evidence strongly suggests a high likelihood that full reconstitution will fail.
It does, doesn't it? Maybe in here there might be a log. Being in there. It's in there. I bet it's in there. Which we can't get in because we don't have lockpick skill 18. I can't go up to the command deck. It's glitched, look. Fuck.
Was there something else you needed?
No, it's glitched. It's glitched on me. Bollocks. I'm gonna have to. No. I'm gonna have to load that one.
Yes? Was there something else you needed?
There we go. Okay, fuck. The entire thing's glitched. The entire thing's glitched out.
Yes? Was there something else you needed? Can't believe this. This is ridiculous. Game breaking bug.
Better get a move on before this ramshackle sprattle of a station
What remains of
falls apart.
Horizon Point should
So
yield
up to the
much in the way of
science wing.
science.
Get the
Once
rift
the threat of
modulator.
the rift is
I'll
neutralized.
talk it. You should really go on ahead. We'll keep these slack.
Multiple threats and hazard identified
Yeah.
ahead.
We've got a major issue
Seeking
here.
an
You have to do a
alternative
full
to
reload.
conflict is recommended.
I'm wondering if we main menu it.
Bet that Ruth Bazaar is a good boss. Never seen her humiliate a single corporate mascot.
Yes? Was there something else you needed?
Fuck's sake. It's all gone wrong. Yeah, look. After recovering from the rift, Val's land and disturbance around the remainder. You've ordered the sovereign ship, Providence sets the rift much later. We can shoot the horizon's point. Yeah, it's not picked up, this guy.
Yes? Was there something else you needed?
We've done everything up here.
Anathema to the grand plan and begs for correction.
Yeah, it's gone peak tongue. See, it's telling us to go up there, right? It's saying locate rift module. We've done that, but the game. Oh, this is bullshit. I'm gonna have to load all the way back from there. Utter bullshit.
It appears as in order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the hypo.
And I know just how to stop him. Get me close and I'll make it quick.
Fortunately, it seemed I could once there is
Right, thank you. Yeah, I want you to.
Alert. Failure to match nearby hostiles to known protectorate biological signatures.
Yes, that's definitely the Sovereign's ship.
It is our mandate. It is who we are. And falls to you. The eyes, the ears, the brains of Horizon 1 Station to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip.
Horizon Point appears to have undergone severe degradation over the past 10 years. Exploding may have been a contributor. contributing factor.
Is this what happens when someone clings too tightly to the past?
Right. Another one down. We gotta burn through this now, right? What are you doing?
Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Damn. One problem with balance gets in the way up.
Subtle with its warnings, is it now?
Right, let's just burn through this. We can get through this pretty good. We've probably got to get through this in 5 minutes. So we know what we're
Without
doing
the
now.
rift modulator, I doubt we'll make much progress here.
Attention!
Lovely.
This is your Ante calling. Per our agreement, Ante's choice support ships, including the fine print, the contingency plan, and the upper hand, are headed your way. Order forces are on a similar trajectory. Waiting the leaders of 2 warring groups to help us here today. Good work. Never could have done it myself.
And I once thought I could solve anything.
Well, thank you, Auntie's Joyce. I needed to get up there, didn't I? Man, does it stay riftified long enough?
Wasn't sure that'd work.
It did.
This is Augustine DeVries, formerly of the Earth Directorate. Consider this a recording for posterity. The Consul of the Protectorate is responsible for the twisted wreckage of this station. It is my hope that whenever you find him, you will save the rest of the galaxy from this fate. Know that I did my level best to stop him. But if you are listening, it is likely I have failed in my mission. Yet again. I am sorry.
Resorting to violence. Have a fix on their weaknesses. Identificator.
Lovely. Thank you. Speed run here now. You don't do all this again.
Taking the fight out of them. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Yeah, cool. Shoot it. Go.
Medics and pharmaceutical provisions incoming. And we're right behind them with a delivery of Auntie's Choice finest supplies. Soon you'll say, that is better than nature.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations! Adjusting calculations. Hold fire on our allies.
Proceeding to attack.
Where are you? Oh, shit.
Fixed on their weaknesses.
Nah, this is where it went wrong again last time. One day night is 23 minutes.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Why are they? Badly cleared, nice. Right. Regroup with allies, yeah? So here we go, we're going to have this scene here.
Get away from me.
Agent Pascal.
Don't. Wait. Commander? So it is something.
Then they weren't.
I don't understand what's happening. Everything was.
That explains.
Wait. Don't tell.
Certainly.
Yeah. Something tells me that ain't quite true. Rift.
The Protectorate are.
Yeah, the Rift is turbo.
You can help me though. How much time? With the way I've been.
Pascal?
Yeah. Hurry back.
Right. I don't want to do that. Reject that. Right, okay. We are here. I'm making a fucking save. New save. Because that was BS.
Short-range rover has emerged from the Providence, Commander. Destination unknown. Intention unknown.
Wow, you're annoying. Done, nice. I can't remember if there's something down here or not. Getting here, but yeah, this is we weren't able to hack this, were we? No, that was it. Yeah. This one lowers the bridge. Kill bridges down. These guys turn up.
More enemies. Engagement imminent.
Hands on this.
Agents, prepare for combat.
Yeah, baby.
Discombobulating enemy.
Discombobulating.
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining. N-ray.
There's two of them fucking taking that.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Emergency protocol.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Location.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Sentry turret.
Warning. The rift ahead has absorbed plasma and should not be approached directly.
Suggest we scour the area.
Scientists here were unlikely near the...
Those bars shut. Yeah, that was just toilets now, wasn't it? Some supplies.
That's all rather intriguing.
That was it.
I can't.
Da 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 da. Yeah, man.
No time for a chit-chat, dude.
Apparently, the Sovereign solved the equation. However unlikely that seems, I'll take it. Now we only need return to the terminal and input it. This must be the Sovereign's office. Huh. Plagiarism. How shameful.
Yet not entirely unexpected.
Right, cool. This is fucking express now. Speed run on this motherfucker.
This is scientist Bernard Rand, sent to Horizon Point Station by order.
Neutralized.
While monitoring the reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old Skip lab. The core appears to be pulling plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though, towards my attempts to gather more data, fortuitously, in searching the remains of the lab, I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to deal with the chamber. And my way to professional acclaim. Let this be a record of Protectorate ingenuity. Bernard Rand, the man who marched fearlessly into chaos and tamed it.
Confirmed what I expected from a Protectorate scientist.
Need that equation to clear
our path further.
You have the laugh. Come on, game. You're determined to not let me get this done quick. Come on. Oh, that's taking him out.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Taking cover!
We didn't hook up with our allies, did we? It's fine. We don't need to do that, we're on express. Save. It's on a quick save here. I'm gonna do a proper save.
Please report to
Free of undue kerfuffle. Now to unfill that hangar.
Nice, nice, nice. Right, we're back here. We've got to do a battle in the hangar.
That never hurts to give the enemy more targets to shoot at, I suppose.
Do shoot anyone who's not protected. Make it a lot easier, doesn't it?
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Now that you have finished showing extreme prejudice to our enemies, let's coordinate. What remains of Horizon Point should yield much in the way of science, once the threat of the rift is neutralized.
You should really go on ahead. We'll keep these slackwits distracted. Go seal the deal.
What remains of Horizon Point should yield much in the way of science, once the threat of the rift is neutralized.
You should really go on ahead.
Okay, we'll do now.
Go seal the deal.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Enemy near. Statistical chance of violence increasing.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Deploying discombobulator. Target analyzed. Let down fire.
Still got people. Okay, this is the hangar. There's the lift transport. We didn't have a key for it yet, do we? No. So, remember. So it's not that's not where we want to go. We'll find that room with that. Here we go, yeah.
What's going on down there, Deck 01? I saw an intruder alert. This intercom... Now, how can I assist you, Deck 01? Again? Sick in the head more. But I remind you that
So, sorry, I have an appointment to keep. Alright, Winnie. You can do this. Just tell the doctor that you need to be sent to mental refreshment, then you'll be out of this place. Has everyone dropped of exhaustion? No. Maybe some sort of drill. Or someone slipped oxymorphone into the Borslow again. If only that were me.
Come on, let me pickpocket you. Damn.
I'm...
Enemies detected.
Personnel eliminated. Deck 2 should now be accessible.
I didn't want to kill her, I wanted to try and save her, but anyway.
Our diligence in acquiring the credentials certainly paid off.
The rift modulator is likely located on this deck. More information may aid in its acquisition.
This is true. And I think it's in here, and there's not a way to get in there to get that required info. Engine room monitor. While there's relay similar to the incognitive skip drive system, the monitor also refers to terminology and symbols you've never seen before. Cables it shouldn't be very impossible, at least with which you're familiar with. Oh, did we not make it? What are we in here?
Accelerated heart rate detected. Please take 3 deep breaths before continuing.
Oh, this is the way up through the engine room. Never define his personal journal.
You there! Did you not hear the intruder? You'd best present a very convincing reason for your presence. Oh, please don't let me keep you. Speak with Chief Scientist Of course, it's my wife, you see. Montserrat asserts that this is not how the rift shall work, but
Cool. Okay. Between rift and scribbles crazy, there is no answer. Okay. Defensive quarters, right? That's not a... Music box. I'm just wondering what I'm missing. Where it must be in that locked room, right? It's the only thing I can think of. That information.
How could the Council believe any of this to be in accordance with the plan? A correction is inevitable. Such events are rarely pretty.
Yeah, I'm just wondering here if I didn't have this stuff prior last time. I don't think we did we?
Return to your work, my fellow subject.
Here we go, right. New save.
Notified that you were here. What exactly
Lovely.
was it that you needed? I'm rather short. Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of the system
See, we
from
don't
falling apart.
have that info
I need the
yet.
modulator for my own analysis. You can wait. I apologize. Our situation is, which is distressing. I've prepared a report. Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good. It's clear you here. I hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't, we're all dead. A deck up.
Okay, right.
Due to the unexpected scale of the Rift modulator.
Accessing report. Rift restoration.
Esteemed Council, every test of reconstitution, the modular, unfortunate, and we are now out of all of our I've included extensive notes and annotate.
Schematics acquired. However, the information contained here also indicates the existence of rifts beyond where humanity has traveled. This does not compute. Finding the console should remain your top priority, Commander.
Excellent.
Please.
Yes? Was there something else you needed?
Oh, we've got that now.
Yes? And you're correct. Everything that I've studied has confirmed that skip drive usage directly results in the manifestation of rifts. As for why rifts are found far away from humanity, well, I'll leave that for you to conclude on your own.
Interesting.
Yes? Was there something else you...
Okay, cool. Right. Yeah, it glitched out. Save corruption.
Your punctuality is as commendable as ever. How did you fare in securing the rift modulator? Yet one more hindrance to overcome in this endeavor. Nevertheless, I expect... Did you find anything else of note?
We did.
When one learns information that rattles their understanding of the universe, one may take a moment to consider the gravity of said information. We know that rifts are only caused by skip tribes, so if they are appearing in non-colonized space, then this is truly momentous. It proves definitively that life did not originate on Earth, and may, in fact, exist elsewhere in other forms.
Of course, I wouldn't want to discount these findings too quickly, especially considering the implications.
I concur. This is a discussion for later, with laureates in attendance. For now, we must confront the Consul before he wrests that future away forever. He is just through those doors. I have run the numbers, and should you wish to negotiate with the Consul, you must be strategic. He will not react well to a direct attack on his character or methods early on. It certainly may. At which point we may find the opening needed to convince him to stand down.
I might tread a mite lightly, dear. If I know the Consul's type, and I do, his ego can take only so many hits before his guns do the talking. Simply goading may not be ideal.
The Earth Directorate Manual encourages the agent to always remember the 3 shuns. Negotiation, fabrication, and assassination. When one fails, try another.
The more we debate, the more time we squander. We must resupply and shore up whatever defenses we have quickly. And if you've something to say to any of us, Commander, I suggest you say it while you have the chance. No telling what a...
Oh.
Seems like our before we finish this, I wanted to thank you. Showed me I still had more to learn. It was an honor to be... May all our travail...
Nice.
Oh, before I forget, this might help serve our mutual interests.
Focus on accomplishing the task at hand.
This unit, due to the urgent threat of the rift, it is not advised to wait for the Consul's aging-associated biological decline. If your locomotion is suffering impairment, Commander, this unit acknowledge it has been...
Right. I see. A few supplies in here. Ooh. That's funny. Fuck. Yeah, okay, then we have things on our special grandmother always said if disagreement ends in shouting and rising temperatures, it's wise to look inwards. Well, I may not fully understand your range to rift research or with using it to our advantage as you see it. Means to acknowledge as a valid, but you must turn understand. So you got
The Sovereign was a naive fool. The Consul, scheming sprat with delusions of competence. Time will tell which was more destructive.
Redactor Esmond. Very punctual, good. Don't take a seat, this will be quick. My sentinels tell me you have some interesting ideas. Oh, easy, no need to break into a sweat. Interesting ideas can be useful in the right hands. Especially now that our partnership with the Order has become fraught. We may need our own version of their pacifying doctrine.
Oh, so I do have a germ of an idea. A less grand version of the grand plan. Instead of atoms and particles and such, it's made up of us. All doing our part, like cogs in a machine.
Interesting. A system where every subject believes they have a role to play.
Yep.
Enthusiastic obedience. Why, the Sovereign and I were thinking of this very thing. What should we call it?
Well, I'm not sure. It's still just a germ of a concept, of a hint of an idea, you see. It's a whole new way of thinking. A new model of society. Quite the paradigm shift.
Paradigm. Very good, Espen.
So there we go. You're going to call it Paradigm. Nice.
You look frazzled, troubled by your own thoughts. Why don't you report to mental refreshment? My staff will personally see to your well-being.
Right, before we continue, I'm going to go for a quick piss. Okay. Let's do this.
Ah, the distinguished presiding bishop herself has deigned to join us. What a charming surprise.
Don't overlook the main attraction, dear. I even wore my finest battle attire.
I might have known you'd conspire with our enemy and lead some foolhardy crusade against me. Loyalty has eluded you for years, after all. Sentinels, if you would.
Forming an alliance was necessary to combat the irrationality of your foolish endeavor. Those who fail to show reason do not deserve to lead this colony. Now, stand down.
I will not. I am saving this colony from itself, and ridding it entirely of traitors and trespassers like you. You are less a guest and more of an invasive species, Commander. One that I will cull in short order. Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal.
Shit.
My dear agent, everything that occurs in Arcadia I know of. My Sentinels have made sure of that. I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously caused our Vox relay to crash into Westport.
Yeah, we did do that.
Dealings with the Order and the Corporatists. I thought that perhaps having a chaotic element in their midst could work in our favor, but now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again. You think yourself clever, don't you? The Sovereign is indisposed, leaving myself as the sole custodian of Arcadia. What's his is mine. And the victory I inevitably clench over you, over anyone, will be his in turn, even if he's not here to bask in it. Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises, Commander. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
Greater Tranquility Station was a test?
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend. Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose. And the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended.
Oh yeah, I already know the Matriarch didn't invent skip drives. Why is that relevant?
Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our Matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse, which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed.
Awesome.
It's your time that's running out, not mine. So go on, tell me all the ways I'm wrong. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner, seeing it carried out.
Yeah, so it didn't have the required info.
So you say, but you've...
Madness is rarely apparent to one in its throes. I wonder, would you even be capable of hearing facts if we offered them?
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be spoken to like this. I am only doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch envisions. Free of war. You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us. And what is your definition of wrong? Have you anything substantial to back such a claim? I see. Well, the man was always a cynic. I find that attitude can skew results even more than a thumb on the scale might. One data point means little. The Protectorate was clearly meant to harness this power. Nothing you claim can disprove everything that points to this reality. I will not be lectured by an outsider. It's just like the Earth Directorate, or any other interloper, to claim to better know the customs of those they invade. Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims.
There we go. The Monarch attacked the potential survivors. She knew pride would be its undoing. Monarch's son was raised through betrayed her wishes, and this is the result.
No, Reuben would not have gone against her. He was a stalwart protector of Arcadia to the end. We could all see his devotion. If he even attempted to bastardize the Protectorate cause, then we will have undone all of the Matriarch's work.
Exactly, mate.
She said as much in her correspondence with the First Bishop, that the Arcadian experiment would only prevail so long as hubris was staved off. I have the record, if you wish to see it.
The Matriarch hid her feelings well. Such correspondence had been lost to us, I thought. And now it appears we have fallen prey to the very thing she warned of. But surely it cannot be possible that I've gotten this wrong. All your so-called arguments are pure hearsay. It doesn't matter what you bring before me. I stand firm in the knowledge that I am following the grand plan, and that I will be vindicated. And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary.
Oh.
We're contemporaries, Emery. We remember before the Order and Protectorate split. We were raised to believe in the grand plan, to respect the Order's predictions. So you must be aware how utterly our math says what you're doing here is wrong. How completely your actions are against the grand plan. And, well, speaking as a scientist, the only conceivable explanation I can ascertain is that you're the most arrogant, hard-headed scrap fucker who ever lived.
You dare utter such words in my presence? I never... What does it matter if my math is wrong? I am doing what I must to save us all. The grand plan will vindicate me.
If you're wrong, you'll destroy everything you claim to love. Nothing is worth that risk.
Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then Then now I see why you are against me so. But you are wrong about the risk. We are losing this war. It is inevitable. The victors will brutally subdue us until we become corrupted. Until we forget our principles, our history, the very core of who we are. It is better that we perish together as proud protectorate, proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy. More than that, is it not love? But what use is living if your very framework for existence is in jeopardy? Oh, Matriarch, guide me. I think I see now. The Matriarch spoke of this in her writings. The follies of focusing so deeply on such a framework and losing sight of its pieces. And I fear I have. There may yet be other ways to save my beloved Arcadia, but I cannot be the one to see them to their completion.
Oh, we won that one.
I surrender.
What?
Oh, by them.
It seems we have a problem. The rift has... well, it has nearly destabilized completely. And the modulator cannot close it in its current state from a safe distance. Destruction of Arcadia is imminent.
Uh-oh.
Architect, help us.
No. Not all of us. A chance yet remains. We must bring the modulator as close to the rift as possible. However, when the rift folds in on itself, this ship and its operator will not survive.
And carry the two. Yes. According to my field calculations, I estimate a 91.61% chance of complete discorporation.
Death would be almost instantaneous for the operator in question.
Let me be clear. I am not placing this burden upon your shoulders. This was my doing. And so it is my responsibility to set things right. I will give you time to vacate the ship. When you are clear, I will fly it into the rift myself. You are right. Arcadia will find its way without me. Think what you wish of me, but this is my responsibility. And that is something I will never shirk from.
I will accompany him and ensure all goes as planned. It's only right that I complete the very mission I came here for. Your goal here is the same as mine. Do not...
Now go. Make what's left of your existence count.
The average lifespan of an active field...
Let's...
Here we go. Ta-da! A loading screen, really?
And so, in the end, when the Consul was faced with the undeniable errors in his logic, he chose to save Arcadia by closing the rift himself. He died hoping his sacrifice might make up for the disastrous decisions he had made. Thanks to the Commander's quick thinking in sparing it from the Vox Station's fiery crash, Paradise Island's Fairfield remained a profitable company town for Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice assumed control over the day-to-day workings of Matriarch's Mercy, the better to monitor their new colleagues in the Order. The monastery, however, returned to normal operation, tracking the clockwork of the grand plan. The monastery's abbot became a scapegoat for recent tragic events, having not detected Wily's dastardly schemes. His superiors demoted him, mainly to show their corporatist allies that academics could keep their people in line too. Seer Wiley fled the Order and sought refuge in a backwater Arcadian town to contemplate his failings. As word of the ex-Seer's arrival spread, people lined up for predictions. Forsaking the math that failed him, he offered obvious yet effective advice instead. Val continued to serve the commander of the Incognito faithfully, for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Agent Niles Ibarra achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge the status quo within the Earth Directorate. He recruited his friend Zebulon Tran to the Earth Directorate.
Nice.
A gesture of gratitude for not airing the Directorate's dirty laundry. Together, they vowed to reform the agency from within, so it might never again bargain with authoritarian governments. Ultimately, Niles rose to the position of Secretary General. His term saw the Earth Directorate at its most popular, or, in the eyes of corporations and tyrannical governments, Most feared. Thanks to her effective performance at the Praetor blockade, Inez eventually became a VP of Auntie's Choice and head of the revamped grafting program. Through her egalitarian management style, grafting evolved into the corporation's first health benefit, available to all employees who wanted it. Utilizing what he learned alongside the commander, Tristan attempted to reform Protectorate society from within. But with no authority figure to lead its subjects, the Protectorate was a shell of its former self. After thoughtful cogitation and calculation, Marisol slowly began to reject violence as the sole method for eliminating random variables. Not coincidentally, her social calendar began filling up. Asa finally achieved her dream of dying in a rift. All it took was a daring and blood-soaked heist of a modulator to create a rift that she then summarily leapt into. Thus Asa remained a fanatical member of the Glorious Dawn, spreading the truth of the rifts to her final agonized breath. With the modulator schematics shared as joint intellectual property, Auntie's Choice and the Order's partnership remained steady, despite the need for constant compromise. For a time, the Arcadia colony thrived. Auntie Cleo went through the motions of accommodating the Order, yet privately aspired to keep free trade anything but free. She began a new initiative. Any corporation or government that refused her trade conditions was promptly dealt with, either via takeover or strategic use of rifts. Auntie made her first public appearance in years, inspiring a fashion trend in bubble helmets. In no time at all, she won more public support than Ruth, which she sought to use as leverage when the time was right. Ruth Bassar proceeded to interface with the Archive, an agonizing process that clawed away her lifespan. The Archive computed that she was mistaken to compromise with the corporatists. To advance the plan, she needed to destroy them from within. So she proceeded to do just that. She had only been using the corporation for its logistical infrastructure. Auntie herself and at least some of her top executives needed to cease existing in Arcadia, either via assassination or skip-drive-assisted exile. Bassar stripped the power from the corporatists in subtle ways, until it was too late for them to stop her. Yet it remained unclear how long the Order could sustain its dominance once Ruth Bassar passed on to become one with the equation. Adrift without firm leadership, Protectorate subjects struggled with post-war life. A small band of hardliners collaborated to preserve their society in the face of Arcadia's new leadership. When Sovereign Varric was discovered in mental refreshment, the Order and Auntie's Choice bickered over what to do with him. They ultimately decided to announce his death, while letting him live the rest of his addled days behind closed doors aboard the undisputed claim. Until one day, Amos stumbled upon the Sovereign's private quarters and freed him, rocking the colony with a brief scandal. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. Unable to die in their sacred rift after it was closed, the Glorious Dawn heeded a new calling, seeking the modulators needed to create new rifts, so that they could die in those instead. The rifts across Arcadia and beyond were soon closed. Trade quickly resumed, with Auntie's Choice handling logistics. Yet, more than just goods and resources traveled the re-established trade routes. The Order's version of scientism spread as well. Many colonies stabilized, many thrived, and some even rose to an Arcadian level of prosperity. But there are still some that have never been heard from. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia. Its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, an arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But
That's some
through
good
it
guns.
all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
There you go. The Outer Worlds 2 completed the game. 3.4% of people have completed it. There we go. That's that.
Bet that Ruth Bazaar is a good boss. Never seen her humiliate a single corporate mascot.
Well, there we go. That was 2 completed.